Hey guys, I have a fantastic strategy for you today that you can start utilizing today that can potentially prevent a knee replacement, or for that matter, any joint replacement. Hello, my name is Eric. I am a physical therapist, founder of the Gateway Group, where we specifically work with active seniors on how to increase their quality and independence of life, especially as we get older. And joint replacements, I'll tell you what, I've been a therapist for a long time. I've worked in the field for many years, and the prevalence of joint replacements, and I'm talking about knees and hips and shoulders now, the prevalence is skyrocketing. So what is happening? What's going on out there? What is causing the pain and inflammation in joints? Well, there are many factors, of course, that affect a joint, many moving parts, but number one on top of the list is our ability to protect the joints, to support it, to stabilize the joint. I mean, just everyday activities that we encounter, that we're doing on a daily basis, everyday activities, forces are acting upon our joints, our knees especially, major weight-bearing joints. These forces are acting upon them. And if we are not able to dissipate those forces by stabilizing, by supporting the knee, then over time, those forces are just going to bang away and cause the pain and inflammation, consequently the knee replacement. Let me give you a little visual here of, I think this will help, will simplify things. I have a rubber band, and I want you to pretend this rubber band represents the muscles and ligaments that encompass, that surround your knee joint. These muscles and ligaments, these are the guys that protect, that support, that stabilize the joint. And they have this incredible ability. They're elastic. They can stretch. And as they stretch more and more, farther and farther, they're able to hold more energy. We call this elastic or potential energy. The more malleable they are, the more energy they can store. And then when we have to do an activity, it can then release that energy. And we call that potential stored energy, releasing it. We call that movement or kinetic energy. And the more energy, the more we can access this type of process, storing more and more energy and then releasing it, the more support, the more stability, the more protection you will have around your knee joint. As we get older, unfortunately, we start to lose this incredible capability. Our muscles and ligaments start to lose their extensibility, so we're no longer able to store the force and then release it into movement energy. And as that happens, those forces pounding away on our knee joints will start to encounter more and more. They'll do more and more damage, consequently pain, inflammation, the knee replacement. So the point being, as an active senior, we have to do everything we can to maintain, to increase this capability of storing more and more energy and then releasing it. That is what is going to enable us in our later years to do everyday activities safely and soundly while not overstressing our joints by dissipating the forces again on our joints, especially our knees. What can you do? Let me show you an example. If you are not in pain or have any medical contraindications to exercise, you can start this today. No excuses, just a little time. If you just do this 10 times a day, 10 repetitions once a day, take 1 minute of your time, this can make all the difference later in life. It's a functional movement pattern I'm going to show you. You all know it. We all do it on a daily basis, a squat. And let's look at the squat from the principles I just spoke about. So if we can increase our elasticity in our muscles and ligaments, we're going to store more and more energy, and then we're going to be able to release that into kinetic movement energy, which will again enable us to complete movement safely while dissipating forces. So a squat, the more mobile I am with squatting, the farther I can get down. Again, the more I'm storing potential energy, the more energy I can store, the more I can release, the more powerful I am, and at the same time, the more I will be able to dissipate forces. So when you're squatting, priority number one should be to work on your mobility, work on the elasticity of your muscles and ligaments. Get as low as you can without pain. If you're having pain, stay where you're at. Keep working on it though. We want to get more and more mobility to really be able to access that energy system that will dissipate forces on our joints. Once you have full mobility, this is a key component also. I want you to increase your speed. By increasing the speed, you will store even more energy, and then you will be able to release that energy, further dissipating forces on your joints. So again, once you have the full mobility, throw some speed into it. More force production, more power production, dissipating more and more forces on our joints. 10 of those a day, guys. That's all I'm asking. 10 of those a day. First, working on your mobility. Once you have full mobility, throw that speed component into it. Later in life, this will make all the difference. You will be functional. You'll be able to complete activities safely. You can even enjoy your passions later in life. All also dissipating forces on your joints. It's right there. It's right there for us. Hope that's helpful for you guys. If you have questions, I will leave my email address down below. Keep them coming. I love it. If this is very interesting, if this really resonates with you, I have created a course. I call it the Core 7. It's a 30-minute video course where I go into great detail, great depth on these 7 best exercises similar to this one that all active seniors should be doing with that ideal of having quality and independence in our later years. Core 7, I will leave information down below. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.